What are the chances all the cards are in this?
Slim to none.
I know. It's so cool looking. Hopefully getting this one. Woohoo. This one. I read this book on the way to Outer Banks. Creepy. Read that one a long time ago. Not bad. Summer read.
Xbox was made by
I might need this, you guys. There's a hole in it. We could put it on the wall, put mail in it. I also used to use these kinds of things to organize like my makeup palettes back when I had a bunch. How cute is this? It has a little light bulb in there.
No, look at this, Mom.
White dinner wine? That's kind of cool. Okay, that's adorable, but if I see another $6.99 price, I'm gonna scream. Oh, that's a good butter dish.
Such a cute teapot.
Oh my gosh, I have one of these at home. Do I need another one? It's pretty awesome. Benny, what is it? What's in there? What's in that box? Wow, sea creatures.
Hi, guys.
Okay guys, we just got back from a bunch of shopping. We went to the library for a free event where the kids got some snacks, got to play with some things, and they got a free book if they wanted to. And then we had to go to Dollar Tree, and then we went to return something to Savers and ended up blacking out in Savers and getting a bunch of stuff. So the kids want to show you some of the things they got.
This huge mermaid doll.
She has glitter in her tail. Giuseppe,
This is the axolotl I got at Dollar Tree. And it comes with glasses. And, oh, yep, can't forget the book. And I got one.
her free book she got from the library event.
Oh.
There it is. It's a graphic novel. All right, thanks for sharing. Oh, more?
One last thing. My tab is squishy.
A Tabba squishy from Dollar Tree. She was very excited about that one.
John, you spent loads of money.
I'm just going to quickly show you these awesome roller skates or blades that we got. They're Roller Derby brand. and they were the perfect size for Giuseppe. He's been interested in roller skating again. The first few times, it wasn't great. Gianna has had roller skates for a while now, so she has practiced in our house a lot, and she's really good at it. And I think Giuseppe is finally ready to try that out. These were $10, but I had 20% off, so $8. He really wants to go try them right now, so I had to record those really quick. And then I'm gonna help set him up, and I'll come back with everything else. Benny was the only other kid to get a free book from the library event. He picked out this dino one. We went to Dollar Tree for two very specific things. I made a list and like a little note in my phone that these were things we really needed. Straws, because Benny is a big fan of straws in all of his drinks, and we put a little glass cup on our table now. The center of our table has this cup, and he picks out his own straw every day. He picks like which color he's gonna have, so he really likes that. We ran out and he was looking for his straw this morning, so we got 2 packs of these because it's $1.50 for 150 straws, which is the best deal I found. Even Walmart isn't that good. The other thing on my list that was a must-have that I really wanted to find at Dollar Tree was a Sudoku book, and I also got this word hunt one. Got some of those to keep us off our phones, and then Gianna was kind of interested, so I got her a kid version. It has a mixture of word searches, math games, little mazes, and color by numbers. Also a really good idea to keep in your car if you're ever going to be stuck at a restaurant where there's like a long wait or something. We love to have a little activity like this that we can take into a restaurant. We also have, this actually came from Five Below, but it's a travel guess who game. We love playing this. We will even play it as a family. We'll do like boys versus girls or kids versus adults at the table, and everything's magnetic. It all stays together right in here, and it's a really fun game to just whip out when we know that we don't want to be on screens, but we might have some time to wait, and kids might get a little bored or irritable or antsy. So this is just like a fun thing to keep them engaged, and we really like this one. Giuseppe picked this like slushy thing out. I actually have to go put it in the freezer for him so that he can have it later. This was $1.25 or $1.50. How much is stuff at the Dollar Tree now? Some of it was $1.25. I saw like the sign for that, and then some of it was $1.50, and then some of it was $5. So it's really not the Dollar Tree anymore. This was $1.50, and I'm very excited about it. There's 400 of these little tabs in here, and I don't really care that much about aesthetic and like colors and stuff like that. I just want to be able to find pages that I want to look back at. I also grabbed these little Crocs because they were $5. Benny needs like backyard shoes that he can just throw on by himself. He doesn't really know how to put sneakers on yet, which is okay, but these will be super easy for him to just slide on. I was watching a cooking video the other day trying to get a recipe, and I saw this guy who was like pan frying chicken, like shallow frying, and he had one of these things on top of his pan, and he was like, oh, I just have like the little splash guard on. And I thought to myself, that is an amazing idea. My cooktop is always disgusting because stuff is always splashing out, and I didn't even know that this was a thing. And then I saw it and I was like, yep, for $1 I will take that, thank you very much. Then these two are for me. I love the white fudge covered pretzels. That's my personal preference, and over the milk chocolate ones. And the blue bag of cheese doodles, iconic. Gianna picked out this little set of erasers. She's very excited for school to start. She talks about it all the time. She wanted to go down the school aisle, and she picked out these little cute things. Yeah, I think that's it for Dollar Tree. Guys, when I tell you, I think that I actually blacked out at Savers. It felt like a skit at one point. Gina and I like both looked at each other and were like, this can't be real life. We didn't realize it was tax-free weekend. It's also a Saturday, so the place was swamped. I got my coupon 20% off because you're never going to catch me paying full price at Savers for anything when they always offer 20% off, and I do feel like their prices are kind of high, so like kills me to pay full price there. I can't remember the last time I've paid full price there. I just refuse to do it. So we got so much randomness. We had all the kids. I didn't even look at the clothes because, like I said, it was super packed, and I knew that that's something that takes time. I like to inspect all my pieces, whatever, move on. We're not doing it. We went there specifically to return, but there are rules there. You don't get like store credit. You have to exchange it for something that day. Giuseppe has rediscovered like Nerf guns. But we have no bullets. Our cat is obsessed with these things, and she will like shred them, rip them apart. I don't know why. She loves like the little orange thing. I don't know, something about maybe like the texture of it. But this little kit was $5. It comes with the safety goggles. It also comes with one of those vests that can hold like all your ammo. Since we're not a big Nerf house, we don't have a lot of Nerf guns. Gene got himself one of these so that he can play with Giuseppe. They actually want to play this right now, so let me just run this in and I'll be right back for the rest of the haul. Originally, the price was $110 and we walked out paying $83, which still seems like so much to spend at the thrift store, but we did get a lot of stuff. We have this huge bag of Lincoln Logs. These are my favorite to bring out in the winter. I feel like Lincoln Logs are like the perfect cozy snowy day activity with the kids, and they love to bring some of their own toys into it and make like a little town. We also got that huge bucket of toys for Benny that was like $7 or something like that, and it was full with a bunch of sea creatures, farm animals, and I just peeped in there real quick and it had like a 3D printed alligator. He really loves 3D printed stuff, but he always breaks it. I got this little grab bag of tapers. I love grabbing tapers from the thrift store because usually they are like brand new and there's a good mixture in there. So I got the these like ribbed ones from, it looks like Family Dollar or Dollar Tree for $1.25 were in there. There's like one pink one, one green one. I love the ribbed purple. I think those are so nice, especially for like a spring table. But the main reason I got them, $5 for this bag. Ta-da! Look at these. They have like pressed flowers in them. I love the colors. Then I found 2 little grab bags of real silverware. I found this one for $3.99 and it's mainly just like petite spoons and forks. And then this one is going to be like your fun. There's like a pickle fork, a cake fork, all kinds of forks. Why do I know different types of forks? Because I went down a rabbit hole of vintage reselling on Instagram. I used to stay up for hours and just watch people talk about all kinds of things. And one of my favorite people to watch, she loved silverware. She would talk about silver all the time and different types of silverware. And you just would never know that there's so many fun forks. Like there's an olive fork in here. And then there's a bunch of like the butter knives as well. Ta-da! Obviously everything would do amazing with a great polish. We'll see if I get to it or not, but I'm really excited to have these pieces because I have purchased silver from her before and paid like $5 a fork. She has raised her prices to more like $10 per piece sometimes, and this whole bag was $3.99. This was such an impulse purchase, but are you kidding me with the feet? Look at the feet on this. I have no idea where this is from. I tried to see if I could see anything, but I don't see any marks for like any branding. This is one of those like log holders you would have by your fireplace. I paid $6 for this. I've seen some people who don't have fireplaces like roll up blankets and have them laying in there instead. Last time I went grocery shopping, I got some corn kernels. I've really been wanting to make my own popcorn again. It's super easy to do and it's always delicious, but the last time I made it, I kind of burnt it. I usually just make it in like a big pot, like a pasta pot. But sometimes because of that, the bottom will burn a little bit. So I got one of these whirly pops, the genuine whirly pop. You can put your kernels in and then you spin it like this so that nothing burns at the bottom. Everything gets distributed the proper way. Goes right on your stovetop. So cool. $10.99 for this. This little duo is actually going to be for my grandma for Christmas. She loves teacups. I've talked about my grandma and tea a lot on this channel. This one I just thought was so unique with the platter that had like the lattice. It says UNESCO imports Japan. and it was $5 for the set. And I love starting to collect for Christmas gifts as early as possible because just less stress on me. And in this family, we do a thrifted Christmas. Not all of it, but a good chunk of our Christmas is thrifted. Okay, next up, I got these canisters. I just thought they were so cute. This one says coffee on it, and it has the flower. I love the top with the leaves. I think they're a great size. They're not too big. I think these are gonna go on my floating shelves. I don't know if I'm actually gonna use them or not. We'll see. I have to play around with my countertops a little bit more, but I got one that says coffee and then one that says sugar. Obviously, I couldn't leave these behind. They were $5 each. Then I got one of these little glass measuring cups. Tried to always get the glass ones because I just think the labeling stays longer. This was a Fire King. It was $4. Then Jean picked out this bad boy for me. It was actually a really good price, only $7 for Christmas around the base of our Christmas tree. I love to put a little village of some of the plugins. I found this little lunchbox. I thought it was so cute. It has the little sections, and then this is removable, so if you need something huge there, you can. If not, you can add this. $5. This vase is so cool. I know I showed this in the store. I just kept staring at it and I was like, I actually think I need it. It has a couple boo-boos. It's a little imperfect, and I think that's just part of what makes it so special. And this was $5.49 as well. Then Jean is in desperate need of shirts. He's slowly accumulating them. That man can mess up a shirt, stain a shirt like nobody's business. It's almost like he's paid to do that. So he picked up this shirt, just plain black on this side, and then this is the back of it. I don't even know what it says. Tombstone Days. I have no idea what that means, but this was $9. $9 for just a black shirt. I can't believe it. I don't know why the thrift store, specifically Savers, I feel like they price their clothes too high in my opinion, and that's kind of why I didn't go look at their clothes today, because I was just like, I'm already spending enough money. I don't need any more. We did get this super cute little jack-o'-lantern. I thought, oh my gosh, this is adorable, just a little glass jack-o'-lantern. Then I turned it upside down and it's actually like a little light. So we'll set it up. We'll put the little light bulb in there. And I think this is a perfect addition because we really don't have a lot of Halloween themed decorations. We have some like harvesty fall themed, but nothing really just to Halloween. We found this really cute bowl. Before I saw the cat thing, I just saw like the edge like this and I thought, ooh, I love that. It's kind of like that blue sponge, but on a darker piece of ceramic. And the inside does say cat. The selling point, that because I kind of saw that and I was like, meh, I don't really want that. The selling point is that like someone made this for their cat, BBP 1997. And I was like, okay, we can't let this go into a landfill. We need it in our house. Okay, the last bits, all these books. Savers does a deal, buy 4 books, get the 5th one free. I kind of lost count, so I don't even know how many deals we got. Sometimes I'll realize like I could have just got a free book, but I just didn't even pay attention because it gets chaotic. My rule for shopping at Savers, put everything in the cart that you even think you might want, and then at the end, take out what you thought, oh, okay, that was nice, but I actually don't want that. Take that stuff out, and you're left with the things that you actually need or really, really want, and someone else didn't come up and get it, because it's not like a Target. You can't go back and see if they have another one. You know, it's a kind of a one and done situation there. My cousin's daughter is reading the Shadow Me series right now, and she's borrowing some of my books. This one I don't own, so I grabbed it. Then Mia Sheridan, I've heard of her before. I know that she wrote Archer's Voice. I still have never read that. Whenever their books aren't $6.99, I usually will grab them. So both of these were $3.50. This book just looked so unique. Conversations with My Cat by David Fisher. It was $2.99. I just thought it was really, really cute, and I kind of want to leave it standing up in one of my bookshelves. I also read like the premise and it sounded kind of interesting. So it says, when David Fisher's aging cat, the Bomber, finally begins talking to him, revealing thoughts behind his black slit yellow eyes, it's the animal's first step toward total control of his human's life. Their conversations are funny, educational, and often quite bizarre. I'm gonna probably read that. And this would be like a nice little quick read. Something very different from what I normally read. Gianna grabbed this one, The Babysitter's Club. I got The Naturals. I've I've heard that this series is really good, kind of Criminal Mindsy, but also YA. Then I grabbed this book. I've never heard anything about it, but I've only heard good things about this author, Blake Crouch. Then lastly, I found this Stephen King book. It's called Billy Summers, $4.99 hardcover. It just looked like it was in really good condition. To be completely honest, this is just going to be a gift for someone in my family because I don't think I'm cut out for Stephen King. But maybe one day I'll dip my toe in. As of right now, with my mental health, I'm probably going to stay away from scary stuff. Okay, I think that was everything we got today. So much. Now I get to take a million stickers off and clean it, but I'm so happy. I really had such a great day. Thrifting with my family I think is so fun because I personally just love thrifting and being able to see them like find stuff that they were looking for or new things that they get to discover is just so much fun. Also, I need to take out the chicken burgers that we're having tonight for dinner because I'm hungry.
Get mom, get mom, get mom!
Ah! You're such a jerk. Tonight's dinner is brought to you by my deal shopping at Stop and Shop last week. So we have these chicken burgers. They were $2.99 for 4 burgers. I just grabbed 2 packs of these because whatever we don't eat, I'll meal plan for lunches for the week for me, which is actually really good. And then I got these buns. These were $2.50. These were $3 for 4. That's a pretty cheap dinner, in my opinion. This is the aftermath of everything that we got today, as well as like some mess that I did not clean up from earlier this week. And now I get to put it all away.
Our grill looks absolutely disgusting. Do not put this food in here.
You don't want to be.
Look at all the years of corrosion and food down there. No. I'm gonna be like, you didn't clean that. No, I didn't clean it. So don't put this in the video.
Lettuce, pickles, mayonnaise, Chick-fil-A, barbecue sauce, mustard.
Aw, how sweet of you to give me this.
Here's the cake. It's super fluffy on the inside. This one has just some cookie butter on top because Gianna doesn't really like frosting if it's super sweet.
I was gonna get that one.
Nope, that one's Gianna's because just plain cookie butter. That one's yours, it's cookie butter frosting swirl. Thumbs up from Giuseppe.
To Google, if I had Google.
I just did my first Sudoku in there, and I'm gonna have some cake.
This is so good.
Woohoo! Roro is using her new bowl.
Cat.
Yep. So we're all happy here.